Hi, I'm Kate from Pilates Evolved, and these are our new reformers. I just want to show you how to work the mechanism. This is all taught in our intro class, but it's sometimes really nice to know how things work before you come to class. So here we have the springs on the reformer, and our springs have different strengths. The red spring is our hardest spring, then it's the two yellow springs, and then the blue springs are our easiest spring. The next thing we're looking at is where the spring bar is. This one's set at 1, which is our typical setting. If you're very tall, we'd set it at 3, or if you're quite short, it would be -1. We can also use the mechanism to change how much hip and knee movement you have. The mechanism's very easy to change. You just lift it up and slide it along. The other thing to check here is underneath we have a bit that you can pull out, and it also is set on a number. So because we've got 1 here, we want to put that one on 1 as well. This is our foot bar, and it has different heights that we can put it on. We generally have it on the top one to start a class, but if we ever need this foot bar to be out of the way, we just put it in its storage position, making sure that it's hooked up into that part there. At this end, we've got where the head goes. And you can either have this flat, it has a mechanism that can be halfway up, or if you like to have your head a little bit higher, then we can put it right up there. For me today, I'm going to put it halfway. And then we have our ropes with the handles. We use these smaller handles for our arm exercises and the long for our leg exercises. To set it up, we want ideally that this small one sits over the shoulder pole. And you can see this one's just a tiny bit short. So underneath is a mechanism. There is a lever that you pull out. We can pull it to the right length, check that the rope's tight, and push that lever back in. And then it's just a case of checking the other side too, which in this case, now they're the same length. Our box gets used for various exercises, and all you need to know here is that this box is sometimes put on the machine as a long box with the long waves here, or a short box, which just means that it sits on like that. Before I get on and off the machine, I just need to put this back up, and then it's just the easiest way to do it is sit right at this very end. I'm going to have 2 yellow springs on for my legs, lying on your side, rolling over, and just checking that I'm in the middle of the machine. So thumbs on the outside of the hips and fingers, just to check that I've got the same distance on either side. Grabbing onto the handles here. For our arms, we'll use the short ones. Legs up at tabletop position. I just need to wriggle down a little bit to get the shoulders away from the shoulder pads, and we're off. So we can do arm exercises, get the abdominals involved a little bit more, and there's a huge array of exercises that we can do to get that whole body workout. And that is the basics of the reformer. So hopefully you can come and join the class.